It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Game 6 upon us. And will it be the championship game? It will be if a certain team has its way tonight. That's what we're here to see. Hosting the series tonight in Houston, it will be the Rockets going up against the Boston Celtics. Looking at Boston, man, an excruciating home loss in Game 5. Now the pressure mounting here in Game 6 as they try to rally and steal one here on the road. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play the guys who care as much about the game as you do, a guy who puts the team first, a guy who gets you involved, a guy who has the same dreams and aspirations that you have about the game.
Well, that name sounds like Kobe Bryant to me that you were talking about, but I always look for guys who could push me. And I could push them at the same time, where we could work together. It's a family, the basketball team, you playing for 82 games. You need somebody that's going to be in your corner.
Wouldn't you like to push Kenny?
Push him off the set.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
As long as I could push you back.
You may not be able to. Kevin Harlan, take it away, kid.
The championship could be claimed right here. Folks, it is electric in the arena for this Game 6 of the NBA Finals. So glad you could join us for it. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We've got the Boston Celtics facing the Houston Rockets. You take a look at Houston. They're up 3-2. The championship trophy tantalizingly close with their fans cheering them on. Can they win one more?
You know what? They have 2 chances to win the title, but you cannot have that mindset. You want to treat this game like it's your Game 7.
And a Game 7 is like penalty kicks in soccer. Anything can happen. They're going to be trying extremely hard to close this series out tonight and not let it come down to a win or go home Game 7.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Prodigy is out there with the natural, and there's the Prodigy, and it's the natural, and it's Newman in at the point.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it. You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Feeds to Hibbert. Here's the Prodigy. Hits the three-point bomb. The Prodigy's got 7 points in the game.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A-game rolling tonight.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can. Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
But Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum. That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And so it's Houston with it, following the three-pointer by Boston. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Kevin McHale. I asked him if this was where he expected they'd be at the start of the season. 1 win away from an NBA championship. He said, sure we did. But expecting it to happen and making it happen are 2 different things. And I'm not ready to start drinking champagne yet. There's still work to be done. Gentlemen?
Thanks, Doris. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. The Prodigy's got 13. Pass to the natural. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Here's the Prodigy. 13 points in the game. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Take a look at the Prodigy, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, the Prodigy.
I think these 2 guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Here's the natural. 6 points for him. Step back on that one and let it fly. 14 points for the natural. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's the Prodigy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough. Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low-post presence.
Here's the Prodigy, and it's Boston with another.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Lets it go with a 3. Missed it, and that drops him to just 89% from the floor. 8 for 9. The pass to Newman. Celtics passing it around. He was all alone on that one. 21 points for the Prodigy.
Hard to believe you can have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now. Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Here's the Prodigy following the score by Houston. And the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Now here's Hibbert. Defense is right there. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
They really look sharp here. Razor sharp. Extremely focused.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Rockets trail by 6. Passes to the natural. Hits it from three-point range. The natural's got 21.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Celtics leading by 3. Lets it go from the wing, and he gets the bucket. And it's now 23 points for the prodigy.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that part with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Got that one up quick.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Reyes. Kept alive. Richards. Misses from close range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The prodigy passes to the natural. It's deflected. Here's Newman. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Hibbert gets the bucket.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Pass to the natural. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
The pass to Reyes. Here's the prodigy. 23 points in the game. Passes it to Reyes. And it's Boston with another.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Hibbert on the double team. And another 3 for Houston. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Richards. Nice ball movement by Boston. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. The prodigy's got his first 2 points. Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass. Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
There's the bucket. Good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. You look at the natural, he's been playing really well.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
Boston trailing. There's the pass to Reyes. There's the triple. No good. And the Rockets take it the other way. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
That's good. The Prodigy's got his second basket of the game. Houston's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. And you look at the natural, second in the league, having an excellent season. And, of course, the natural.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. Got a piece of it. The feed now to Hibbert. Out left to the wing. Here's the Prodigy. 10 points for him. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's the natural. Following the three by Houston. A Prodigy. A three ball. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And he gets the bucket.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Here's the natural. Great look there, but off target.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's the natural. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Richards passes to Reyes, and he uses the glass on the layup. The Prodigy's got 19 points.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Houston. That's good.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to the natural, and that one is stuffed right through.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender. Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Powered down as the whistle blows. A three-point play chance.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, and I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. No good. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Rockets lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Rockets?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
On the floor for Boston, the natural out there with the prodigy. And it's the natural, and there's the prodigy, and it's Fleming in at the 1.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from the prodigy.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. These guys putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
The Rockets shooting their first foul shot of the night.
One shot. One shot.
Talk about being on this game. Look at the numbers for the natural. He's got 41 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
Here's the prodigy. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Singh the pass to the natural. The prodigy, and another 3 for Houston. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's the prodigy, and it's Hibbert in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Good.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot. One shot.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to the prodigy. And some nice passing there by Houston. A 3-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Hibbert hits the bucket.
Read the defense perfectly on that possession.
Rockets leading by 4. Now the pass to the prodigy. Shot from the wing. Here's Singh. Drills it from outside. Champ's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Passes it to the prodigy. Down low, and then Hibbert with the dunk.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
They're going back to the 3-point shots over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Here's the prodigy, and it's Boston with another.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to the natural. Jacks up a 3. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Campbell, he's checked in for Houston. And a change for the Celtics. The prodigy, he's checked in for the natural. And there's the pass to the prodigy. Here's the prodigy. No good off the back of the rim. Hibbert, the pass to Fleming. Back to Hibbert. Passes to the prodigy. Launches it. And the natural's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so here is Houston. Here's the prodigy. 6 points for him. The natural, a follow-up champ. The natural's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
Now that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
Well, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
Yeah, that's what we call a potent 1-2 punch.
Here's the prodigy. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the prodigy. Busted. No good that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The lead pushed to double digits. And now it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
You look at the natural, he's been playing really well.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Hibbert. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. He also said that their work on the offensive glass is going to be critical. He believes second chance points will go a long way toward deciding this game. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's the prodigy after the basket by Boston. Here's the prodigy with the floater. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Fleming. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot. One shot.
So it's the Rockets now. They lead by 7. The prodigy passes to the natural. And Hibbert with the block. And the shot is good. And it's 8 points for the prodigy.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The prodigy passes to Fleming. To the right side. No good from outside. Rockets leading by 9. Pass to Campbell. All sorts of time. Can't hit.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Here's the prodigy. Pass to the prodigy. Rocket 6. Looks for Hibbert. Gets it to him. Here's the Prodigy. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Prodigy's got 7 now in this quarter.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part. And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Houston making some changes. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Prodigy. And it's the Prodigy in for Champ. And the Celtics also making a change. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Prodigy. Rockets leading by 6. Here's the Natural. Right through the D for the layup. The Natural's got 45 points.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Here's the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. And again, Boston with the triple.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
And there's the pass to the Prodigy. And it's Houston with another. Celtics trail by 7. Here's the Prodigy. The Prodigy. And he gets it to go. The Prodigy's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's the Prodigy. Shoots from the line. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It's been a good game for the Prodigy. 10 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
Campbell's shot's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Passes it to the Natural. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And so it's Houston with it after the basket by Boston. Campbell, the pass to the net. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Inside, it'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Hibbert.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
The Rockets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Rockets. Reyes, he's checked in for Boston.
One shot. One shot.
Celtics trail by 12. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 7. The Prodigy, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
One shot. One shot.
And so it's Houston with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Campbell's shot's good. The Prodigy's got 7 points in the game.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Pass to the Prodigy. Here's Hibbert. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
That's his first personal foul.
For Houston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line for 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
The natural, he's checked in for Campbell. The natural, he's checked in for the Celtics. Newman comes in for the Prodigy. Both shots good from the stripe.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
Bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
The natural. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
There's the pass to Newman. To the inside. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Here's the Prodigy, the natural, and he goes in for the dunk.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
And we finished one half of basketball. Houston on top. They're up by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoff energy is in the air, and we're halfway through this game. Taking a look at the Rockets, they have a solid lead and have shown a lot of poise here, trying to avoid this series going to 7 games. They clearly have their eye on taking the championship right here in Game 6. What do you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
They had a focus to working inside, and it's working, Ernie. They've done a great job of recognizing mismatches, a.k.a. barbecue chicken down low, taking advantage. He can't guard that man down there, Ernie. The entry passes have been sharp, and it's led to a lot of points. When you control the paint, you control the game, and they've done that so far.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
They just gave up way too many good looks from the three-point line. That means either you haven't followed the game plan correctly or you're not executing it correctly. Either way, it's wrong. So from the looks of the first half, they need to aggressively close out on shooters to close this gap and the score.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. What can you say? The natural and impressive effort here today.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
You've got the natural. Prodigy is up there with the prodigy. And it's the natural, and it's the prodigy in at the three spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here's Hibbert. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The natural takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, he took that defender head on and threw down the two-handed power jam.
Straight power there, guys.
You just got to love that determination.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from the prodigy. Inside, here's the natural. Good. Natural. The natural's got 60.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the prodigy. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Here's the natural. Following the score by Houston. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Flying off the baseline and throwing it down with the fancy flush. I love it.
Double clutch on the reverse. Just ridiculous.
And how about the reaction from his teammates on that one?
Reyes, the pass to Newman. Took him no time at all on that one. The Prodigy's got 10 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
To the paint, here's Richards, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Boy, that was violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
It's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim. Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept him in it.
Here's the natural. He's got 16. Passes it to the product. Here's the natural, and it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
What a great start to the second half. They still haven't missed a field goal.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Prodigy, he's checked in for Houston. Champ comes in for the Prodigy. And the Celtics also making a change. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Prodigy.
One shot. One shot.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to the Prodigy. The Celtics have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
At the line for two.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's the Prodigy. Here's the natural. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Prodigy. The Celtics also changing it up. The Prodigy comes in for the Prodigy. And it's the Prodigy in for Newman. Here's Champ. 6 points for him. The pass to the natural. Fires the three. Good on the shot. The natural's got 12 points here in the second inning.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up. And didn't have to go strong there. Just a little bit of the finger roll to get it up over the deep.
Here's the Prodigy. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. 64 points for the natural.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
The Prodigy passes to Richards. The dish now to Hibbert, and he slams it one-handed.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Here's the Prodigy. He's got 13. Pass to the Prodigy. Inside. Off target at the rim.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The Prodigy passes to the natural.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Rockets making a change here. Campbell's checked in. The Prodigy, he's checked in for Boston. And so he hits both. Celtics trail by 11. Fleming the pass to the Prodigy. Here's the prodigy, Campbell defending. And he gets it to go. 7 points for the prodigy. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. He lobs it up.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
18 feet out. It's rebounded by Houston.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
Celtics trail by 13. Here's the prodigy. He's got 9. To the middle. Here's Richards, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further. And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Here's Fleming, and another basket for Boston.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Pass to the prodigy. Down low, the natural, the pass to Campbell. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Second personal foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Talk about some great numbers for the prodigy. 10 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement. It needs to be a part of their game plan throughout.
Here's the prodigy. He has 7 to the middle. Here's Richards. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Here's the natural. Campbell with it. He's got 10. The pass to the natural. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when you get it, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
All right, Houston, coming on the court are your own Rockets power dancers. Give it up.
Here's the prodigy. No luck. Pass to the prodigy. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Rockets leading by 10. Pass to the prodigy. The pass to the natural. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. The Natural's got 16 here in the second half. To the paint, tipped away. Here's Champ. 8 points for him. To the inside, the Natural goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 13, and that one's good. 9 points for the prodigy. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Campbell. Here's the prodigy. 15 points in the game. Goes up to the stripe. Can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Out to the wing. Here's the prodigy. And again, it's Boston converting.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
To the right side. To the left wing. Fleming the pass to the prodigy. And he trims the lead to single digits. The prodigy's got 11 points.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
That's good. 17 points for the prodigy.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them.
Passes it to the prodigy. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Houston. The prodigy's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to Campbell. They set the pick, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. And another 3 for Houston.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Fleming the pass to the prodigy. To the paint. Here's the prodigy. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
They get the rebound, the natural, and he jams it with authority.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
One shot.
Here's Newman. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets lead by 16. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Celtics trail by 16. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Celtics, Newman is out there with the prodigy. Then there's the prodigy, and it's the natural, and it's Richards in at the 4-man position.
Shooting 1.
One shot. One shot.
Rockets leading by 13. The pass to the natural. Hits the three-point bomb. The Naturals got 34 points.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
And it's Hibbert missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Reyes, Celtics passing it around. Here's the Prodigy. The Natural, the pass to the Prodigy. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Out to the wing. Here's Reyes. Sends it down right in his face.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for the Prodigy. 25 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
One shot.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Boy, a perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Here's the Prodigy, and another 3 for Houston.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
That's good. 28 points for the Prodigy.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Passes to the Prodigy. Off target with his 3.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciated it. Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys. And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Here's the Natural, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Shooting 1.
One shot. One shot.
Some fantastic numbers here for the Natural. He's got 39 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked him down.
And then Hibbert with the dunk.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Well, that was a dynamic two-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
Just tough and gritty with the elevation.
Good.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Swiped it away. Here's Richards. Right through the D for the layup. The Naturals got 4 this quarter. Houston leading by 14. The Prodigy passes to the Natural. Here's the Prodigy. Down low, the Natural. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed. Speed and agility, guys. I mean, he went right to the defense and took it to the rim.
To the inside. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Pass to the Prodigy. To the paint. It's deflected. And stolen by Hibbert. Here's Newman. Finished off the break.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for the Rockets Power Dancers.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. It was clear what message he was trying to get across. He said, this lead isn't big enough that we're safe. Not by a long shot. I don't want us sitting back and milking the clock. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And the pass to Richards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Passes it to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. And Boston with the rebound. Reyes, the pass to Richards. Nice ball movement by Boston. And again, Boston with the triple.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to the natural. Here's the Prodigy, covered by Hibbert. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
And the shot is good. The Naturals got 43 points.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Inside, here's Richards, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
And he gets it to go.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Newman with the bucket.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
The pass to the natural. Here's the Prodigy. Here's the natural. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Here's the natural. And that one's good. And that's now 30 points for the Prodigy.
He has still not missed a shot. Where would they be today without him?
And stolen by Hibbert. Knocks it loose. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
Celtics ball.
Celtics trail by 13. Passes it to Richards. Pass to Newman. 5 to shoot. Hibbert hits the bucket. Hibbert's got 13 points in the second half.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
To the middle. Here's the natural. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
They get a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, he's just angling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger card right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost. And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Celtics trail by 13. Kicks to Hibbert, the three, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
And it's good.
Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
Celtics all-time. Okay, fans, put your hands together for the Rockets Power Dancers.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. There was one thing he stressed above everything else, and that was getting the ball into the low post. That is where their points can and should be coming from in his mind. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Here's the natural, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top numbers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny, that's a facial.
The offensive rebound, and Hibbert with the block. Newman the pass to the product, and it's Boston with another.
And what a run he's having. Everything seems to be dropping.
Talk about having a hot hand. He's scorching.
The prodigy passes to the net. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Watch out below. Get out of his way now.
No way that he was going to slow him down.
Yeah, he was not to be denied on that possession.
Coach can't beat the glass. They've been caught taking pictures out there. They're watching, as opposed to getting in there and securing the orange.
The Celtics working the ball around now.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Rockets leading by 8. Hibbert on the double team. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket. Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit.
Good. And that's 11 points for the prodigy.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Celtics trail by 10. Dishes to Hibbert. Powered down with both hands.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Rockets.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for the natural. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
And it's good. And that's now 30 points for the prodigy. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Looking at the game for the Prodigy, 10 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Here's Newman.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap time for this group. Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Here's the Prodigy. The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Campbell defender. To the paint. Over to the wing. Feeds to Hibbert. Here's the Prodigy. It's money from deep. And they've done it. The Houston Rockets are the new NBA champions. Just tremendous. What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying, Clark, this NBA championship moment.
Well, Kevin, it's awesome to be here to witness what happened tonight.
And seeing this team come together over the course of the season and on into the playoffs, what a joy. I mean, there is no better champion the league could have asked for.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. Good night, everyone.